morning, you guys. It's early in the morning. Look. Okay. I have to make this video. I just have to make this video. When I first started out making out these videos, I came on board talking about my dream, right? And one dream was so vivid, I put it out there and somebody matched it with a video that, oh, it was just a nightmare for me. I was like, I'm never going to talk about my dreams again. But this dream, I have to talk about because it was so intense. And my videos, vlogs are basically going from the bottom and working my way to the top. I'm still at the bottom. However, I did hustle. I might have found an apartment that works for me in that city, so I won't have to commute anymore. Just cross your fingers. We move it. But anyways, that's beside the point. All right. Here's my dream. Okay. Now, I had a dream about. It started out by, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. I gotta show you something. It wasn't God, because like I said, God and I, we have a connection. We get up every morning. He knows I'm knocking on that door every morning. I'm being persistent. I'm a little pest. You said, ask and it shall be given. All I want in my life right now, I don't want anything else. All I want is to connect. Connect me. And I ask him every day. That's my dream. I want to be connected to Source. They disconnected us with our DNA. They took cortisones from us. I don't care what they did. He made me. He knows me. Whatever flora they fucked up our pineal gland with the sugar and all that bullshit, he will fix it. He's God. He's our Source. So I've been asking for about 5 years now. Is it open? Nope. It sure the hell ain't. Okay, wait. I feel like I'm in a coma. Like, come on, really? Wake me up. Now, I know a little here and a little there, but I don't want to just guess it or know it. I want to connect. Okay, so when I speak to our Heavenly Father, our Ra, the energy, the DNA, the beauty, that feeling that you get, that's called Ra. Rah, rah, rah. No, let me stop. Okay. Anyways, so I'm having a dream. And it said, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. And I'm like, I can't. I'm trying. And I really was trying to wake up. You try to wake up from a dream or a nightmare and you can't. He's not like that. Relax. You need to wake up. Look at me. And as I'm trying to see him and look at him, it's like the predator. The predator, when it would walk in the forest, it had some kind of vibration frequency to make it invisible. He had dreadlocks. He was kind of like I was like, am I going crazy? Because he kind of fine. I like that inner strength that he had. The predator. Yeah. Anyway, so he was vibrating a frequency to make him invisible or really camouflaged, right? But we still was able to see him because we still saw that wave of frequency. And he had some kind of technology that he pushed to reveal him or put him back into that frequency vibration. It was like you know how you see heat and you still see that kind of wave? That's what this being had. But as I focused on him, the wave kind of went down. Now, this beam is not like the rest of the beams. I dream about blue serpents. Well, he wasn't a serpent. He had a tail, and he called himself, that one was King Tut. I made a video of that a long time ago. He flew. He looked like a serpent and snake, and when he could change forms, and he was fine. Blah. That was the man of my dreams. No, okay. Come on, let me try to focus here, because it's like, look. So he came into play. Now, he was not green, not brown, but like a khaki kind of color. And he had a body frame like, I don't know, like he wasn't thick and built, but he still had like those muscles like a basketball player. That I like that look. It was not too much, not too brr. It's just, and it's not too thin. It's just perfect. That kind of look. And he didn't have webbed feet. His feet, he didn't have toes. They kind of looked like fingers or something. But they weren't toes, and there were about 4 of them. And his hands were about 4 of them. 4 of them. He had nails, long nails. He could just. Anyway, so he said that we call them even 1, even 2. I'm like, what does that even mean anyways? He talking to the wrong human. I know humans label shit. What's that? He said, and he started laughing. He goes, I know. And he went like this. I know, right? He said, extraterrestrial, biological, intimate. 1, extraterrestrial, biological, intimate. 2. And he laughed even harder, and he said to me, you guys are so used to being separated. You don't know what it's like to be one. You think you know, but you don't know what you do. You don't know what you don't know, right? Because we are one. There's many, 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 many of us. Their planet is 40 hours to our little 24 hours a day. They've got 2 suns that rotate around the Earth. They're not Earth, but their planet. What is their planet called? They're from a whole different universe, they said. I don't even remember the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. But his name was Shiriko, or something like that. Shiriko, or something. He went Shiriko, or something. I don't know. But he said he wanted to show me something. And I'm like, okay, take me to where you want to show me. And I'm trying to be all big and bad and not just try to fear, because you got to look at your fear. Because I'm scared in my dream. I'm like, this is a motherfucking nightmare. Did they do? What the fuck did that just do? What is that? His face, his forehead was kind of big. But he had contacts in his eyes. He had to take his contacts out. They look like cat eyes. And the reason why they have contacts in their eyes here, they have like 2 sets or 3 sets of eyelids, and the reason why that they have that is because they have 2 suns. This is what he was telling me. I'm trying to remember everything he said. When he took out, he had some beautiful eyes. They look like cat eyes, and you see he had beautiful eyelashes. I'm like, wow. He goes, and the reason why he has to wear contacts here is because our world is poisonous. They don't even know how we are stronger than what we think is. How the hell do you live? I said, we don't. What do you mean, how the hell do? How long do you? And I had to try to make it funny because he was scared. I looked at him and I said, how long have you been living on your planet? You probably get fresh air. We don't know anything about fresh air. This is what we know. It's not like we can fly. Because trust me, if we could fly, we would all have been out of here. We don't have a choice. We're stuck on this. He goes, no, you're not. But see, that's the thing that kills us. No, you're not. You're not stuck. You're stuck because you think you're stuck. So he goes, okay, I need to show you this. He says, Ich porosis. I talked about that in a dream I had around Christmas time. Ich porosis. And I think he said it's spelled Ekpyr. I'm not the best spelling. Prosis. He goes, you guys call it Parosis. And the why we call it Parosis is because the sun is going to shoot out this firing flame. But the firing flame is not going to be like fire we know of. It's going to be God is coming home. Dad is mad at us, y'all. We've been bad. We gonna get our asses whooped. Okay, this is in my dream. I know, it's crazy. I'm just saying this because this was actually in my dream. I'm not done yet. So, before that hits, though, Before he comes, he's going to send out his love. And what is his love? Of course, it's a rainbow. You know how you look up in the sky and it's all blue? Nice, beautiful, perfect blue sky. Well, just think about that sky all over the world all at once. It's not going to be blue. It's going to be all colors of the rainbow, colors that we've never seen before. Beautiful, and they're gonna be all, and it's gonna separate, and we're gonna be able to look through it. It's gonna be like a mist of a rainbow. It's gonna fall on us like this. And when it does that, that's like a Noah's Ark kind of thing. That's when it's gonna supposedly take our subconscious. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna take the ones that are saved, the ones that have been trying to do good, the ones that are eating right and taking care of themselves, and no drinking. I had a glass of wine, so I'm out of that shit. And no, you just really and forgive it. I got a lot of anger in me. You gotta forgive and show love. And sometimes I want to kill people. I'm like, ugh. I can't feel like you can't go in there looking like that. So I'm not gonna be the one that gets saved if I don't change my ways. So I have to forgive and stop put boundaries up and love from a distance and just focus on letting go. You gotta let go of that shit. You can't, if you got that shit, that's karma. And karma's karma. It's like a lie is a lie, a little white lie, and karma's karma. So you gotta work every day trying to work on all that. And I have been. Y'all already know. I've got videos to prove. It's like, no, I got videos. You go check them out. Don't forget me. I'm going. No. Okay, so this is just in a dream. So anyways, that mist takes out all the people that are living their life like without all of that crap. Living good, like all the Buddhists, all of, people that are just walking around with love in their heart constantly. They get to be taken and changed into some kind of super being. No. We're not going to be changed into super being. We're going back to our original being. We don't know what our original being really is, what it feels like, because we're trapped in these avatars. It's a mechanical thing. Let's talk about that in a minute, because she's showing me all this. But God is going to come home, and once all of the people that did right and got saved, they get to pass this. The next step, God's going to come home, and or source, whatever you want to call it, he, she, whatever, Allah, all of them, is going to come home and shoot out this firing, and it's not going to be like a laser. It's going to hit the whole entire universe. It's going to switch things around. You can say goodbye to the moon. The moon is out of here. We got to talk about that too. God, there's so much he showed me in my head. But it's going to hit our whole universe, and that whole universe is, if you're doing bad, you're going to feel this. You're going to see everything melt. Things are going to be pulled up out of the water is going to be coming. It's going to pull the water up like this. Hand clean out the water and just melt all the mountains down like fucking, they go like this, down to lava. The mountains, before this happened before, the mountains, they were lava. The lava is covering the pyramids. There's pyramids in them hills, people. Let's not go, that's another dream I have to tell you guys about. I should. Inside, why does the mountain go to a peak? Because there's pyramids in there. There's pyramids all over. You think they stopped only in one spot? No. All over the place. All over the place. But Earth, this is never, but what he's about to do is he's going to give Earth, the Earth is going to give birth to a new Earth. I saw it in my head. And when it comes down and people that are still doing bad and they like me and I'm still down, we're going to feel it. We have karma to pay. So we're going to feel it. You want to hate enough, and I'm going to feel it. But that's going to be gone. Then we get to go up because we're clean. We paid the karma. We're done. Karma's done. But if you are not human and you're walking on this earth, this is what he said, you're not human. You're walking on this earth, controlling the humans and acting like you're God. You bypass, you would want karma. You don't have karma. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. You've done this. We were here way before the dinosaurs. It went like this. The Egyptian beings. At the end of the Egyptian life, it became really bad. But before even that, we were powerful beings. We would connect. We didn't have to stay on one planet. We decided to. And our world didn't know what was bad or good at that time. It just knew good because that's all we knew was good. Here come the dinosaurs, right? Dinosaurs figured out smarter than us, I guess, and they figured out a way to manipulate us, change forms. They're trying to say the dinosaurs are older than the Egyptian culture. Dinosaurs were not here first. This is what he was telling me in my dream. Dinosaurs came down, just trying to figure out how to capture the beam. They caught the beam, made an avatar. They wanted to be like the beam because they can't do what the beams do. I don't know what the beams did. The beams apparently were magical, being magical, brilliant, perfect, the greatest invention of all time, creation. This is his, out of everything, his greatest creation was his beams. Dinosaurs came down, figured out a way to turn in, like, make their DNA and make avatars so they could control that beam, and they couldn't, and they walking around here looking like reptiles. This is people walking around here looking like a lizard. It's like me talking to you and I'm a lizard. This is how it went. And he showed me a planet filled with dinosaurs, and he said, this is what happened. One we love so hard that still was a creation of our source. We wanted to wipe this whole thing out. We had a better idea. We wanted to wipe it all out. And before they did that, they took one of everything off this planet. One fly, one worm, one dinosaur, one everything. But they were female, pregnant females. All of them had to be pregnant females. One of everything, brought them to a whole different world. There's a whole world of dinosaurs, but they're friendly. It's let's not even go there. It's a whole different world of dinosaurs. And then this dream, she showed me that this huge rock hit Earth, but they had the ability to stop that, but they didn't. They made it. No, it wasn't them that made it. They didn't control that, but they have this resources in the moon. They have some kind of computer in the moon. Now, you know how the Red Sea stops at the sea and it doesn't mix and combine? That's the moon. The moon is controlling all of that. The moon controls the water. The moon controls all the planets. The moon controls all the... It just controls. It's taking up all the control. But unfortunately, for some odd reason, the moon and the sun are not... The moon used to be able to control the DNA that came down from... This is a dream. Control the DNA that came down from the sun. The sun gives us DNA. You know that. We all know that. Without the sun, we would not be here. The sun made us. The sun gives us the vitamins and DNA and all of that goodness. We need that. Yeah, they tell us to stay out of the sun. We're from the sun. Anyway, so it's apparently upgraded their DNA. This is what it said. And the moon can't control it. There's no way, because Daddy coming home. Daddy is on his way. The moon was parked there. The moon is very special, is what he said. But, so it controls everything. It controls everything. It controls how you think, how you walk. It just controls it all. And the reason why they split the Red Sea, because this Red Sea and the sea should intertwine with one another. It gives all the natural minerals and the health and all of that to the fish. And it would calculate perfectly. It just flows wonderfully, but it hasn't been together for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. These beings that are walking on this earth that control all of us don't want us to have all the nutrients. They want us to live. They take our ideas. You know, of course we die. And they take our ideas and make money off of it. Because they live forever. But that species getting ready to go is what he was saying in my head. But once all of this is done, it's like Earth is about to give birth to a new Earth. And this is all going to go, all this, the rest of it. Just, it's like Earth is getting ready to be baptized. It's going to give birth. It's kind of look like that. It's coming out of water. But this time, Earth is going to know. Because you know how we send our prayers to him? Please, please, please. Earth is helping us. And Earth is confused, like, well, you're asking me for this. I'm delivering this. What is it? Why am I not feeling love? Where's the love? Because our replacement is love. Like, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But our Earth understands how we are. Earth just realized, not just realized, but Earth is understanding why we're giving this message. But the Earth doesn't want to understand us through frequency anymore. Earth wants to understand us through not just frequency and vibration and energy. Earth wants to understand us like you're understanding me. But not just with this language. All of it. And in this language was taught to us. We didn't speak like this. Earth, we spoke to Earth the way Earth spoke to us. We used to have that connection with the Earth. But that was taken away too. We were very connected to almost everything. We connected. We were one. But it was all taken away. So now we walk around like this, he said. But Earth is going to give birth to a whole new Earth. And where this new Earth, it's going to be wiser and smarter and free in love. There's so much love that nothing will ever be able to touch that again. I know there was a rotation that goes around. It's 2,700 years, 27,000 years. It used to be like that, all on the clockwork, because it's computerized. Everything is computerized, and it had on Earth in a computerized mode. Well, this Earth is it's free. It's not going to be computerized anymore. This Earth is gone. We are like in the middle of the Earth. I had a dream about this. In the middle of the Earth, there's these big, huge discs. Huge discs, bigger than oceans, bigger than states put together. And there's robots in the middle of the Earth building these things. And as they turn, it sounds like horns. And people, you could hear it. They've been working on this since 1900s, before 47. Before all of that, before they say a spaceship crash landed on planet Earth, no, we shot that shit out of the sky. I'm sorry. I saw that in my dream too. But I remember hearing this. Now, this was weird. This was a Ukrainian woman that she had brown hair pulled back, and she had her husband behind her. You could see the fear in her face, and she was talking in Russian or Ukrainian, and I couldn't understand her. But what I got out of it is she kept on saying, "What is robots? The middle of the Earth, the robots." And these are biological robots that don't sleep. They've been at this for years to come, trying to build whatever it is down there. The core of the middle of the Earth is moving much faster. They can't keep up with it because they try to monitor that. The core is what controls the weather. And now they figured out a way to fuck with the core, control the weather, is make it out of control. They're trying to kill us, basically. But we're not going to die like that. We're not dying. Maybe our avatar will die, but we're not going to die. But we're not going to rotate into this third degree ever again. We're going into a fourth degree, is what I would say. This third degree is over. This is the last 27th. We were in the year of Pisces, now we're in the year of Aquarius. Um, this is it. This is it. We're not going to do this again. We're going to 4D, and we're going to stay in 4D for all of eternity with love, is what he was telling me in my dream. This happened before over and over again. The Egyptians, that being not only, they turned everything into dust, sand, okay? People walking around. We used to be tall because they kept on downgrading us. We used to be really tall. They downgraded us to what our bones used to sing when we walked. Ting, ting, ting. Our bones used to sing when we walked. We were fucking 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall. Beautiful. We were blue or some kind of color. You know, we didn't look like birds. We were just, just long, beautiful necks, beautiful eyes. Just everything was just beautiful. Bones say. When that thing hit us, the statues that we see that are in Egypt, those are real people. I actually saw it in my dream that they got turned into stone. And people that are walking got shrunk and stuck on the wall. I was like, oh my gosh. It's because the earth goes like this. We don't even know. There's 7 of us, 7 earths. And I backed up. There's like 7 earths. In these dimensions that they keep up control of us. These 7 earths are going to come together as one. And it's going to be given birth. But this time nothing's going to be able to touch it. It's going to be free. Chains off, all free. The ones that get called from the rainbow mist that comes down, pulls your conscious out, and you get into a body, you got a job to do. I don't know what your job is, he said. My job, he goes, I don't even want to tell you what he said about it. This is just a dream. I am a warrior, like a Joan of Arc, but I'm not going to be fighting the way they taught us that we're going to be fighting with swords and stuff. I'm going to be fighting in a different way, using something different. But once I'm born, and that's not going to come out, none of us are going to get our full, we could get connected and live an abundant life here, but none of us is going to get our full job until that Ekparosis is going to come down. Once that does come down, that's when we're going to wake up. That's when everything's going to come together. That's when all our lives, because we have been here hundreds and thousands of years in different bodies, born, and we can't leave. We're stuck. Nothing comes in and nothing comes out. We're stuck for now. We got about 7 years, 6 years. I'm thinking I'll be about 58, almost 60. So that's basically when it's supposed to happen. So we got about 7 years to clean our shit up. You got to start now. You could do it. We could do it. I'm going to do it. Because what if this dream was just a message? What if? It's just a dream, though. Dreams are fascinating, aren't they? Kind of scary. Anyways, that's day 261. Couldn't wake up from my dream. I could just still see that head in my head. He got black contacts on, took off his contacts, and you should have seen his eyes. They were like, just like freaking cat eyes. They can't come here the way they want to come here because of the pollution. We done fucked this earth up. Jesus, what is wrong with us? Were we made to deliberately hurt Earth? I mean, why are they jealous of Earth? Do they want Earth's position? This is what I asked him. And he smiled. He goes, you ask a lot of questions, but this is all I'm going to give you right now. He goes, and I will see you again. And he went off in his merry way, and I finally could wake up. Now, that was just a dream. That is not real. That is all hocus pocus. It's not, it's just, I don't know. It's just what I see in my head when I go to sleep. And I see this dream a lot. And there's a lot more detail to it, but I just try to ignore them. But every time I ignore them, they come back and it's more. Let me show you more. You got to get this out. So I might have to write them down or just keep making video logs. It's so much easier for me to make a video log. I'm going back to bed. Talk to you guys later. I got to wash clothes. A mother's job's never ending. It's a never ending story. Shit. I'm tired. Okay. Talk to you guys later.